Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where yes, I'm an MMA fighter now, or I'm trying to be. Here you see me weighing in at 205.2, right at the weight limit of 206. I really, I could really lose a little bit more for the next tournament, but it's whatever. Here you see me warming up, doing some butterflies, and then right here's the moment where I knew I was going to win this tournament. Once I hit this bridge, I felt strong as hell. I never felt a bridge that strong in my whole life. So here's my first opponent. I just watched this guy kind of run through the guy that was going to be my next opponent. So I was getting a little bit of jitters, but I got a good feel for his style. Knew he was like wrestling heavy. As you see, he goes for the single leg quick, but I just pull that ghillie real fast, pulling some Dustin Poirier moves. And I recover a closed guard. I start pulling some bullshit here. I don't know what I was going for. And he tries to get this mean crossface on me, but we end up getting into this weird position where he somehow scrambles into a back take. And then right here, I was worried for like half a second, but the choke was never in for real. And, I wasn't going to tap today. I drove like an hour for this tournament. I was not tapping to this shit. As you can see, I do my bread and butter escape for this. No choke is in now. And now I'm trying to just recover some type of good position. I'm back in closed guard now. Trying to crank his neck. Try to get some type of movement going. And then we get in another weird scramble where I knew right here I had to get the better position because I was not about to sit in that rear naked from him again. And so I squish him down. And right here I'm going for like a weird Ezekiel choke, and his coach actually calls out. He's like, "It's not a real choke. Don't worry about it." But then I leaned in and I whispered. I was like, "Nah, it is a real choke." But here you see I'm just holding this mount. I'm trying to tire him out a bit. I knew he was already getting a little gas from the guillotine, but he's still able to do this bridge to get out of the bottom position. But I keep my guard up and, prevent him from passing my guard, even though I got sweeped. Here I went to half guard. I don't know why. But here I think I'm trying some type of octopus, and he just denies it. And he is still in my half guard, back in my closed guard. I know he was a little frustrated not being able to get past my guard a lot of these times, but hey, bro, I got strong feet, as you can see. I do the little brother move. I push him off and I start bouncing because I wanted him to think that I wasn't feeling any sort of tired. Because you can see here, he's a little sluggish. See, he's trying to bounce too, but nah. See, that worked the first time, not this time. He just pushed himself off of me. And then I went for a single. I don't know why. I don't got any type of wrestling. You can see he just flips me over. Whatever. I cropped out that last part and I posted that on Instagram. I don't care. We went too close to the end, so the referee sets us in the middle, back in my closed guard. And now we're back at it. I'm just trying the same stuff. I'm trying to get some type of movement going. This is a sub-only tournament, so you can't win on points. So that's why I wasn't really caring too much. As long as I wasn't getting subbed, I wasn't caring if he was like in a better position, if that makes sense. But here I finally lock up some type of submission attempt of a triangle, and he just kind of rips his head right out of it. I'm like, fuck. Now I'm in bottom side control. And why I just let him get mount? Why did I do that? Whatever, white belt shit, Here he's trying to crank on me. I'm not feeling nothing. I'm chilling. I know I got good frames in, and I know I'm strong enough to prevent any arm attacks from mount. And I just try to bench him off me right here. I cause another scramble, and I somehow get into a front headlock. And I'm really trying to make him carry my weight here, because once again, I'm really trying to tire this guy out. It's a 6-minute round. So I figured if I just whittle him down for the first few minutes, I should be able to sub him in the last two. Here his coach is yelling at him, saying like, "Bro, we did 35 minutes on Thursday, bro. This is only a 6-minute match. Why are you tired?" And I was like, damn, I feel bad for bro. And oh, by the way, I also did not have a coach. I had my homie Aiden. Oh, what is happening right here? But yeah, I had Aiden giving me call outs, which I wrote down for him in his notes. I was like, yo, in this position say this, in that position say that. But he was not saying the right things in any of those positions. And here I'm trying to kick him off again, and he actually learned. And this time he got me in a front headlock. And I'm just fighting the hands. I'm not letting him get any type of guillotine. But he goes to the back, and then we run out of time. So it goes to the first round of overtime. We both get a chance to sub each other. And they let him go first, which is a little unfair, but whatever. They let him try to get the rear naked choke, and I'm just rolling right out of this. I'm like, no, that's not happening. I know he's a little tight. And then I'm over here. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's my time to shine. I'm crossing my feet. I don't care. We don't do body locks out here. He's trying to wiggle his way out. His coaches yell, turn. And then Aiden actually gives a good call, which I followed right there. He said to turn with him, which I did. Kept him in there a little longer, just willing him down. But this sub was not going to work. And then next was the armbar. And right here, I'm still kind of feeling this injury weeks later because he gets full extension on my arm. Yeah, but it just got ripped right out. He tries to get it again. It's like, nah. And now it's my turn. I really thought I would have the armbar, but I started kicking with the wrong leg. I could have, why'd I use my controlling leg to do that? I should use my other leg to break his grip, but whatever. And then next, the ref actually messes up here. We weren't supposed to do a triangle because we were white belts, but I was fine with it because I'm good at defending the triangle, as you can see. Just stand up right out that, yeah. And then now it's my turn, which I had a little more faith in myself here than what happened. I grabbed the wrong leg because I'm an idiot. You know, I'm just trying to reach over and get my leg, and I can't lock it up, bro. I'm like locking up at my ankles. It's terrible. Stubby legs, man. Oh, and then we go here, and I don't even know if this was supposed to count. It's still going, but his corner was like, he's out. So I just let it go, which I should not have listened to his corner. I don't know why I did. So then it goes on to the fourth round of overtime where it's first takedown wins. I was not shooting on this man. I am not a wrestler. But luckily he shot. I was ready. Not the best takedown defense, but I met him with my hips. And he's blocking me from the back take because the back take would let me win according to the rules of this tournament. And he does not want me to get there. He's like, no, I'm a wrestler. Which I could have, oh man, I could have went right there. But yeah, there we go. And I win my first match. And holy balls, man. I was a little bent and burnt right now. I know he's a little tight, but it's all fun and good, you know. We got a good hustle. Respect. He was a nice guy. He goes, daps up Aiden. I'm like, oh man. Now it's time for my next match. Now I saw this guy face my first opponent, so I did get a little bit of an advantage, but this guy got to rest mad long between, so I count that as a warm-up for him. You know, I didn't get that much time between these two, and that was just like 11 straight minutes of grappling, so really he had the advantage. But I think he was a little undersized for me. So, but this guy did not want to shoot, and you guys already know I'm not shooting, so I'm just cooked here. I'm cooked stamina wise, at least. I'm just like, man, you gotta do something. So then he gets my wrist, he tries to pull guard, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's over. And then he's trying to get some type of heel hook or some straight ankle lock, because heel hooks weren't allowed here, but straight ankle locks were. Aiden's getting a horrible camera angle. I'm just pushing down his knee. I'm like, man, you're not subbing me with this, man. I got strong toes. And then I'm getting in here. I'm trying to just do something. I get in the close guard. I'm like, oh man, I didn't really want to get in the close guard. And then I start thinking, I'm like, you know, if I just reach backwards, I could bait him into a triangle and then just toss him to the side. And he did not want me doing that. He kept breaking me down. I was like, man, sit your ass down. And then I start reaching back, and he does not want me reaching back. I'm like, man, fuck this. I reach back, he doesn't go for the triangle. He instantly gets his knee shields, which maybe was smarter, but did not help him. I smashed this half guard, and I'm like, yeah, it's over. You lost. He lost to the first dude by arm triangle, so I knew I could get him with the arm triangle too. So I just muscle his shit up. He's holding on for dear life. I'm like, nah, sorry, buddy. Someone has to come in last. But, you know, I respect how much he was willing to fight this. You know, he probably did not want to get subbed by the same submission twice in a row. But I'm just the unstoppable force, I guess. And Aiden gets the worst angle ever here because he wants to sit down. He's getting my butt cheeks jiggling. But you can see I'm crossing over to the other side because I'm not going to, you know, be able to confidently finish it from the opposite side. So I get there, and then you see my whole ass, and then he taps. Which, you know, another good sport about it. Which, you know, he fought very hard. So big props to him. But I fought the hardest. She pounded my chest like a gorilla. Front row, I'm tired. I can't believe I just won my first tournament. I'm like, oh my God. I started rubbing my nipples.
Yeah, I've never won something.
Yes, sir. First place, baby. Sorry. Yes, sir. This man is going to Worlds, baby. Yes!